Still working on combinations here. The numbers allocated to subscribers in a rural area consist of one of the following. Okay, so there are two different ways that they can make a phone number, they're saying. You can have the digits 345 followed by digit, 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 or you can have 2 and then anything from 1 to 5 and then 3 more digits. So how many ways can we do each of those things? This is, if they're saying it has to be 3, 4, 5, and they have to be in that order, we don't really have any choice about that. There's only one way that you can configure 3, 4, 5. You write it as directed, that's it. If this can be any digit 0 to 9, then there are 10 possibilities there. And these digits are allowed to repeat, which means we don't run out of digits as we go. You still have 10 choices here, and you still have 10 choices here. If they weren't allowed to repeat, this would go 10, 9, 8. But as long as repetition's allowed, you've always got 10 choices for these digits. Over here, the digit 2, there's no choice about that. There's only one way that you can write the digit 2. Then this next one is anything from 1 to 5, so there are 5 options that you could put in that space. And then we get 3 digits that can be anything. So 10 choices times 10 choices times 10 choices. Over here, multiply these together to get the total number of arrangements, and we get 1,000 arrangements there. The other way you could have thought about this is that we have no choice at all about the 3, 4, 5, so don't even count it. The only things we're choosing are these 3 digits, and you'd still get 1,000 arrangements. So it's up to you if you include this part and say there's only one way to do it, or if you just leave it out because it isn't really a choice. Both ways work. Over on this side, 1 times 5 is 5, 50, 500, 5,000. So there are 5,000 ways to make this kind of number. And last little thing, there's an OR here. That means your numbers can be configured this way or this way, but not both. And when you have an OR, two different ways to do something, you add those arrangements together. So 1,000 of these arrangements plus 5,000 of these arrangements makes a grand total of 6,000 arrangements.